You have reached review time with Imperial, and today's review will be Sting. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's get into it. So I came across this movie. It actually made the movie theaters. The trailer probably was more interesting than what the movie was actually. It's nothing really to the movie. Just go over the quick cast. I guess we could do that. Um, so you got the main character Charlotte, plays by what's that? Alla Brown. Ryan Core plays as Ethan. Jermaine Fowler plays as Frank. Penelope Mitchell plays as Heather. Robin Nevin plays as Gunter. Danny Kim plays as Eric. Pretty much the cast right there. And we go over the synopsis. And really the synopsis kind of like kills the whole. After raising an unnervingly talented spider in secret, 12-year-old Charlotte must face the facts about her pet and fight for her family's survival when a once charming creature rapidly transforms into a giant flesh-eating monster. So, alien spider comes down to Earth, lands in this apartment building, and a family that lives in an apartment building. The mom of the family, which is Heather, her mom and grandmom own the building. They hired their Heather's husband Ethan he's like the custodian, supervisor custodian of the building. The building's ran down. The daughter Charlotte finds a little spider, wants to keep it as a pet, and start noticing interesting things about the spider. So the building's infested with roaches. So she started feeding the spider roaches, and she noticed the spider was liking it, and they were communicating with each other. But each time she was feeding the spider, it was growing rapidly. So it was getting to a nice size. So eventually got to a nice size where it was smart enough the jar she kept it in, it was smart enough to spin off the jar, and then it would go through the vents. And the first thing it killed was a parrot, and then somebody had a cat. They killed the cat. Then this woman that one of their neighbors went in her house and then killed her. And of course, like a spider, it wants to kill and eat. So it's a venomous spider as well. So it paralyzes them and then it sucks them from the inside. So eventually, there's a neighbor named Eric, and he's into the whole science thing about animals and everything like that. So he's seen the interesting spider and how it grew. He pretty much told her that told Charlotte, I'm gonna keep it for you. I'm gonna give you a big tank. And when he did that, he started feeding the spider his animals that he had in cages in there. So of course, eventually it grew even larger and killed Eric, and it started running through the vents and just killing everybody. And you had Jermaine Fowler. He was like the comic relief. He was like a Orkin pest control. He eventually got killed, and then it came down to the end where the spider got so big it knocked Heather and Ethan out, dragged them through the vents, put them in webs. It grabbed the little baby, put them in a web, and then Charlotte had to go save the day. She noticed that the great grandma, it didn't bother the great grandma because the great grandma smelled like mothballs. So she knew that was his weakness, to get mothballs and use it as a weapon. She finally freed her dad out, Ethan, out of the web, and her mom out, and they freed the little baby out. And they went through like a trash chute where it could get smashed when they smashed the trash in the building. So pretty much at that moment, it came through there. Ethan got he pulled the electric power out, and then he put it back in, and he got shocked, and it knocked him out. So Charlotte had to push the button, and it squeezed the alien spider to death. But at the end of the movie, the camera zoomed in, the spider laid eggs, and that's how it ended. Nothing to the movie. If you happen to come across it, you bored, looking for something to watch, why not? but it's nothing to go out and see. And you could this is definitely a movie you could pass. It's only an hour and 30 minutes, and out of my 4-star rating system, I give it a 1.5 out of 4 stars. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Till next time.